Hi everybody, welcome to another exciting BillKeyz Wednesday commentary. Let's do this. Hi everyone, how's it going? Today we're going to be talking about microtransactions in our games. Ridiculous? Not ridiculous? You know, it's up to you guys. Now we're going to decide. We're going to go over everything. I'll probably put some annotations, things like that. So let's get into this though. Now, when I do talk about this, I'm talking about the experiences that I've had in video games. So all this is because of me. Now, some of this is because I watch videos and things like that. But these are my experiences with this situation. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what games do this right, what games do it wrong. It's really, let me know in the comments too if I missed some of these. But first of all, some of the games that do it right, I think the new Call of Duty W2 does it right. I think Paladins does it right. I think Overwatch does it right. Now, Overwatch gets a bad rap, but I'm going to explain a little further into the video how it gets it right, and that's how I feel about it. Some of the games that I hear that do it bad, now one of these games I did play, Micro Machines, they have loot boxes, and I was like, they don't need loot boxes. I don't understand why they even have loot boxes in the game. Need for Speed, Star Wars Battlefront 2, supposedly that was a big deal. Like they had to repatch it, Disney got involved, all that crazy stuff. Now, these are some games I have to question about. Does League of Legends do it right? I don't really play League of Legends. I've heard that they're pretty bad. Team Fortress 2, I've played Team Fortress 2, but I don't remember about their cosmetic skins and stuff like that. And sports games. You know, I guess technically Need for Speed's a sports game, but like Madden, basketball, baseball. I know like they're opening packs, things like that in the baseball game that I just bought. So, does that do it right? What games do it right? What games do it wrong? I would really like to know, guys. Let me know. Now, the next thing we're going to move on to, what makes this wrong? In my eyes, pay to win / bad DLC is what really makes this wrong. Now, let's start off with pay to win. Back in the day, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare it was. Please correct me if I'm wrong. You could get a box. I had a guy who got 5 boxes or whatever. He opened, within the first day, he got the best gun in the game. It took me 6 months. So that's one of the first ever Call of Duties, and the last, that I spent money on buying 10 boxes. Never again. Never again for me. I know Mortal Kombat has free fatalities that you can buy. Seriously, like you press a button, you pay $2. I don't care if it's not. I think it was 99 cents. It was 99 cents. You pay 99 cents, I could do a fatality for free. So instead of, what is that, laziness? That's like laziness of microtransactions. I really think that's so funny. Now, one of the things I want to tell you guys, Evolved is one of those games that had horrible DLC. Like an example, it was like the guns were blue. Was it blue? Is the gun blue? You paid $1.99 for a blue gun, which is ridiculous, by the way. Ridiculous blue guns. I don't really understand that. Now, one thing I can say about the pay-to-win system, truthfully, as long as you can earn currency in the game to get things for free, I am totally okay with people buying stuff. Truthfully, I'm okay with that. If I can get it in the game, like Overwatch, I don't ever pay for nothing, but I can unlock everything that's the same by earning it. It might take me longer than just paying for it. That's how I feel about it. Pay to win is more or less like getting, you don't put guns, cosmetic stuff, all that stuff's good. Now, another aspect of that is pre-ordering stuff. I'm kind of on the verge of pre-ordering stuff. I do feel like I know some games you pre-order and you can't unlock a certain class. I think one of the Skyrim games did that or whatever, where you could only have the Imperial class if you pre-ordered. That's dumb. Now, what I can tell you is if you like for Far Cry 5, if you pre-order it, you get an orange camo to your gun, your Jeep, or whatever. I think that's okay. Really, truthfully, I would like to know what you guys think about that. What is good pre-order cosmetic stuff and what is not? Now, I believe in pre-order stuff that you can wear physically, like even a shirt or a poster or, I don't know exactly how I'll explain that. But a couple things, guys. One thing you need to learn, I'm going to talk about something like, I play Magic the Gathering. And Magic the Gathering it is not good practice to just buy boxes. You go buy the cards you need for your deck. But the cracking open of packs is so important, which is the same thing that this is. You got to be mentally tough, mentally strong. You got to know that it's all going to come in time. Don't let that, even for the younger generation, don't let none of that play into that hype. Don't ride that train. You know what I mean? Just be mental tough. And one of the biggest things that we need to get away from this, because we don't want this in politics and stuff, is this gambling. Truthfully, guys, it's not gambling. And if you do think it's gambling, I'd really like to know why. Because you're spending money on a random thing, it seems like you're playing a slot machine. But in reality, you are paying... I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think it is gambling. I can't really put a finger on why it's not gambling, but I don't feel that it is. Now, it's the same thing. Do we feel that this extra stuff supports the game? It's a 50-50, right? Because if I pre-order the game and I buy the Far Cry 5, I got the Super Collector's Edition, I should get all the content possible. Destiny, the first Destiny, got me an expansion pack, and I didn't get all the content. I got 3 expansions. The last one I had to buy. Do not do that, games. It is horrible. Let me know ahead of time. I got to pay $200 for everything that's going to be unlocked in the game. I'm okay with that. But don't shamboozle me in that. So, one last note before we get started. Stay mental tough. I'd really like to know, do you think this is gambling? Did I miss some games that does it bad? Bad DLC, bad loot boxes, bad pack opening, whatever that is. And does this support your game when you buy these boxes? Do you feel that it is fair for them to charge us more money, if we choose to support things like that? And now, of course, being on YouTube, we ask for donations, PayPal, all that stuff. So I don't understand. It's a catch-22 right there. So thank you guys for watching, and outro insert here.
Thank you for watching another BillKeyz video. And just remember, guys, there's all different types of videos here. Video games, product reviews, box openings, all different types of things like that. Some of the games we are playing this year is Far Cry 5, Call of Duty W2, the new Spider-Man game, and don't forget there's a Patreon out there if you'd like to contribute to that. We thank you. And like I always say, my name is BillKeyz, and you guys out there, have a great and wonderful day.